Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is me with James Mokhtan and alongside me Fidel Serchan as we are here ready to predict match week 7. Let's start with the recap. Okay, so the first match was, we also called it the match of the week. It was between Chelsea and Manchester City. Fidel predicted a tie, 1-1. I predicted a Chelsea win 2-0, but didn't go that way, didn't go either way. Man City won the match 1-0. The next game was between Manchester United and Aston Villa. And because of Bruno Fernandes missing the penalty right at the end, Aston Villa, they got the job done and they won the match 1-0. We both had predicted Man United to win. Fidel said 3-0, I said 2-1. Didn't go our way again. Everton versus Norwich. We both predicted Everton to win. Everton did win 2-0. Fidel predicted 2-0 as well. So that's why he gets it 100% correct. And I predicted 3-1. I still predicted to win. So I will get the point, but it's a little bit of a disadvantage for me since we might be heading towards tiebreakers. Leeds versus West Ham United. A huge game. West Ham got the better out of Leeds. 2-1 win over Leeds. I predicted West Ham to win 2-1, so I got it 100% right. Whereas Fidel predicted West Ham to win as well, but he predicted a 4-2 game. West Ham did win, so we both get the point. Burnley, I remember saying that Burnley is not an easy opponent. They've been tough, and they showed that toughness with a 2-2 draw against Leicester. At Leicester's home. We both predicted Leicester to win though. Fidel predicted Leicester to win 3-0. I predicted Leicester to win 2-1. Didn't go that way. Watford versus Newcastle. I predicted Newcastle to win 3-1. Fidel had predicted a tie, 1-1, and Watford and Newcastle did tie 1-1. 100% correct yet again. Fidel gets the point. Brentford versus Liverpool. What an amazing performance by Brentford. And wow, against the best team right now in the Premier League. They pulled off a 3-3 tie, which is huge for Brentford. We both predicted Liverpool to win. We predicted an easy win for Liverpool. Fidel had said 1-3, whereas I had predicted 3-0. But Brentford did shock us. Southampton versus Wolves. Raul Jimenez got his very first goal, and Wolves won the game by 1-0. I predicted a 1-1 draw, whereas Fidel had predicted a 0-0 draw. Again, we both won't get the point. Arsenal versus Tottenham. Huge win for Arsenal, 3-1. I think Mikel Arteta is really happy with that North London Derby win. I did predict Arsenal to win 1-0. Well, they won 3-1, so I didn't get it 100% right, but I still got the win right. That's why the result right. That's why I'll get the point. Whereas Fidel that predicted Tottenham to win 2-1 and didn't work that way. Crystal Palace versus Brighton. We both got our predictions right because we both predicted a tie game. I predicted 0-0, whereas Fidel had predicted 2-2. Crystal Palace and Brighton tied 1-1. Okay, let's see what our scores are. Okay, it was a tight one again. Let's see. So according to the calculation, we both get 4 out of 10. It's a tie yet again, 4 out of 10. But since Fidel got the Everton Norwich game 100% right and the Watford and Newcastle game 100% right, I did get the West Ham Leeds game 100% right though, but man, that was only, I only got 1 of them right, whereas Fidel got 2 of them right. So for the 6th straight time, the winner is Fidel Serchan. This is the 7th week. And the first match is between Manchester United and Everton. A huge game, a huge task ahead of Manchester United. We've been seeing what United has done. They lost their game against Aston Villa, which was not good, but still they won their Champions League game over Villarreal with that late dramatic winner from the one, the only Cristiano Ronaldo. But yes, we've been seeing a lot of late dramas for Manchester United throughout the EPL season so far, right? So are we looking at a similar game to that, a tough game against Everton? I think we are. That is why I will not say that it will be an easy one for both of them, because I look at them at the same level. Everton has been doing good as well. Man United, not that bad, but can do much better because they have with the quality of players they have. But I will say Man United will pull off a win, and it will be 2-1 again. And I think Ronaldo will score both of the goals. A brace for Ronaldo.
Well, you took my words out of my mouth. I also had United to win 2-1 actually. It's going to be a tough game.
Mm-hmm.
Last minute heroics from Ronaldo from last game. We're constantly relying on comebacks and late game magic, and it's not a good thing, right? We need to
It's not a
start
good thing, yeah.
taking the lead. I would have said a tie, but because Everton are missing a bunch of good players, like they're missing Calvert Lewin, there's no
Mm-hmm.
Richard,
Wow.
there's no Andre Gomez. Yeah, a bunch of these players are missing. So I mean, we have to win. Like there's
Mm.
no just now.
Okay, the next game between Burnley and Norwich, two low-tier teams, but yet again we've seen some good stuffs from Burnley. They've been doing well. They have hanged on. Not that bad, even though they're in relegation. I will not say they played bad. That's why they're in relegation. It's similar to Wolves. They're playing well, but just not being able to get the results they actually want. So I would say a tie game between Burnley and Norwich. I would say 1-1, and Timo Pukki.
Well, I also have 1-1 as my prediction.
So
So far, 2 games in, looks like we're both picking same results.
mhm.
I swear, I have 1-1 right here in front of me. There's no reason for me to lie.
Okay, let's move on to the next game. Chelsea versus Southampton. Whereas Chelsea has had a very they have had a very rough week. The loss to Man City 1-0, and a shocking loss to Juventus in the Champions League, which was, gosh, that was not good because we didn't expect Chelsea to lose a team with that amount of players, that good players, to lose against Juventus, whom Angry Rantman calls them Free Ventus. uh, well, it looks like Thomas Tuchel needs to change a few things. Well, I don't know whether N'Golo Kante is back or not, but if he's back, then he'll make an impact for sure. And I think Chelsea will bounce back from their two really, really difficult loss, and they will win over Southampton in a good way, 3-0.
Oh my
Chelsea in
goodness.
the game, 3-0.
I have 3-0 right here. I swear, I will share my screen with you right now. It says Chelsea will bounce back and beat Southampton convincingly. Lukaku will get back on the score sheet and Chelsea will win 3-0.
Leeds
Because
versus
copy.
Watford is the
There's no
next
reason
one.
for me to
So,
copy. I want to lose this week. There's no reason for me to copy here. I have 3-0 Chelsea here.
well, okay, if you want to go first, then Leeds versus Watford.
All
Go
right.
ahead, Fidel.
So this is going to be a fun game. A lot of back and forth drama. Eventually, I see Rafinha scoring the winning goal here, and I'm going to
Mhm.
say Leeds will win 3-2.
Leeds will win 3-2. I'll go for a tie. Leeds 2, Watford 2.
2-2 Watford?
Yeah, Leeds 2,
Okay.
Watford
That was
2.
close though. Even that prediction is close. I said a late winning goal by
And
Rafinha, 3-2.
Sar gonna score. Okay, let's head on to the next game. That is between Wolves and Newcastle, and I look at it as Adama Traore versus Saint Maximin. They kind of have the similar kind of playing style as well, the similar physique. But of course, Traore is way more buffed. But still, it's gonna be a really, really interesting one to watch. And especially Raul Jimenez got back into the score sheet last week, so I think he'll get back to his goal scoring form. So I would say Newcastle will play well, but Wolves will win it in the end, and they would win it 1-0.
Okay. So Wolves should beat Newcastle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Once again, I want to lose this week.
Of
So I'm
course.
gonna go with a 1-1 draw.
The next game is between Brighton and Arsenal. Arsenal, they have the momentum right now. They just won against Spurs, the North London Derby, last week with a 3-1, really, really impressive win. And Bukayo Saka, Smith Rowe, Aubameyang, man, they look good. They look like they're bouncing back. Of course, I wouldn't say that good since Spurs were really, really weak, so they took the advantage of it. But still, Arsenal is doing a lot better than what they did in their first 3 to 4 games. But Brighton is in what, top five, I think, right? Right behind Manchester United in the table. So Brighton has been impressing every single one of us by doing really, really well so far. So it's going to be a good game. I think it will be a good game. And I will go with a shocking Brighton win. Brighton to win this game 2-1.
Yeah, so initially I had gone with Brighton winning 2-0 here, but it looks like you and I are having a lot of similar picks. So I really want you to win. Someone has to win here. We cannot be picking same game. So I'm gonna go
Okay.
with a 1-1 draw here for the
Fair enough then. Okay. So these were the matches that are happening on Saturday. Now let's move on to Sunday. Crystal Palace versus Leicester City. Leicester City, a team that we predicted that Leicester City would do really, really well in the EPL. We both have predicted them to be at the 4th place in the table, right? In our Premier League table predictions before. But so far it looks like Leicester City might even finish mid-table. Who knows? They are not performing well. A draw to Burnley it wasn't a good result for a team like Leicester. So they're struggling, but I think they'll still struggle a little. That's why I'm going with a 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Leicester have been stumbling. They just lost to Legia Warsaw in the Europa League yesterday.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
A team no one's ever heard of, really, right? From
Yeah.
But I did say Leicester's gonna be strong this year in the EPL, so I'm gonna continue my faith in them. I'm gonna predict them to bounce back and win 3-1 with goals from Madison and Jamie Vardy.
Spurs versus Aston Villa. Now we know that Nuno is under a lot of pressure because of that straight, I think, 3 losses. First with Crystal Palace, and then they lost with Chelsea, and then they lost with Arsenal last week. So Spurs are not in a good position right now, especially with a coach like Nuno Espirito Santo, who proved himself that he is a great coach in Wolves and Valencia. But it looks like things aren't going his way yet. He has to change some of the game plan, and Harry Kane has to show up. Harry Kane really, really, really needs to show up. He doesn't even look positive. He's a prolific goal scorer, but we haven't seen even a single % of that so far in the season. So I think in this game, it'll be a fired up Tottenham team, and I think Harry Kane will bag his first goal as well, and they will eventually win over Aston Villa 3-1. Big win for Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah, Spurs should get back on track after that disappointing defeat to Arsenal. I also see Harry Kane scoring the goal. I also see Heung-min Son scoring a goal. And I'm going to go with a 2-0 victory for Tottenham here.
West Ham United, who knocked out Manchester United from the Carabao Cup, is facing a team that drew level with Liverpool last week, Brentford. We both know that these two are great teams. I never imagined a month before that I would be saying this, that Brentford is a great team, but man, they've been performing so well. What can we expect from this game? Because these both teams are doing so well in the league. Can we see a West Ham win, or do you think Brentford might shock us?
Brentford has been great this year, but West Ham has looked really good this year. West Ham, I mean, anytime you beat United, they get my respect for sure. So I'm gonna go here and say they're gonna continue their winning run. West Ham will win 3-1 with Mikel Antonio and Jared Bowen scoring their goals.
Okay. I would go with a 1-1 draw. West Ham 1, Brentford 1. Okay, now this is the last one, and this is the main one. Probably, of course, obviously, the match of the week. It's Liverpool, who is at the top of the table, versus second placed Manchester City. Jurgen Klopp versus Pep Guardiola. Big game, big teams. We can expect an amazing game over here. And I would say Man City to win it 2-1. Man City wins the game 2-1.
Yeah, like you mentioned, game of the week, no doubt about it. I just cannot see Liverpool losing right now. I cannot see Man City losing right now. So each team are gonna share their points here. This game will end in a 1-1 tie. I'm
Okay.
gonna say someone like Curtis Jones or maybe Naby Keita, maybe someone like that will score, I think, here. Someone that you don't expect, like Salah or Mane. I don't think they'll score. But yeah, I'm gonna, and maybe Gundogan scores for Man City here. Like I think this is a good game for him to score, I think. Or maybe Mahrez. But it's gonna be a 1-1 tie.
Lock of the week. What do you pick, Phil?
Lock of the week. I haven't thought about it yet, actually. But you know what? I'll go with the game that I'm not confident at all. This is the game that I actually switched in this video. I switched my prediction. Who cares at this point? I'm up 6-0 anyways. I'm gonna say 1-1 Brighton Arsenal game, a tie.
I will pick Man United to win over Everton 2-1 as my lock of the week.
By the way, who won the Champions League
Please stop.
fantasy?
Stop.
And
Next week that doesn't happen. So let's see. Okay then, guys. There we have it. The predictions for match week 7. We will see you soon with another video. Till then, guys, keep subscribing, keep liking, and keep sharing our channel. Peace.